Okay, so this is gonna be a bit of a different video. I apologize for the little light up there, but I'm in the kitchen and I'm excited for this because this is gonna be a really interesting experiment to see if Oscar can pick a really good book out of the ones that I'm going to be trying to read this month. So I've got a handful of titles here. I don't have all of these books physically, which is why I'm doing it this way, because I only have 2 of these books physically and 1 is a library copy. So anyway, I have a couple of my Wheel of D20 books on here because one of my Wheel of D20 books is also a book club book for my friend Brandy's book club. But anyway, I have A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, which is one of my Wheel of D20 books. I have Babel by R.F. Kuang, which is another Wheel of D20 book, as well as Brandy's book club book pick. I have The Stone Sky by N.K. Jemisin, which is my book club pick for the N.K. Jemisin read-along that I'm hosting this year. I have Clay's Ark by Octavia E. Butler, which is the next book in the Octavia E. Butler read-along that I am participating in, that is hosted by my friend Bree from Bree Cherie Reads. And I have Jonah's Gourdvine by Zora Neale Hurston, which is the book for the month for the Zora Neale Hurston read-along that Bree and Brandy both are hosting. So I have a lot of good picks here. I'm basically going to lay these down and place little treats on these sticky notes, and we will see which one Oscar ends up going with. So whichever one he picks is what I will read next, and if I have the ability to do more by the time this video is supposed to go out, we'll do like another round of this, but we'll see how much I can get through because some of these are shorter than others. So I think it's possible I could get at least 1 more book in if I really had a lot of time. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and place these down and get some treats ready and then go grab the very sleepy boy since it is almost 10 o'clock at night and he is in bed. So let's see what he ends up doing.
Sit. Okay, buddy. Took some convincing, but we got him. So we've got all these. So let's see what he gets. Go ahead, pick one. Okay, so he went for the Stone Sky first. So looks like that's the one we're gonna do. Get the last one. Here you go. Okay, Booba. Thank you. Wait, you missed one. You missed some. Right there. Right there. Good boy. Are you gonna go night-night now? Okay, bye. With that, basically that means I will be reading The Stone Sky first. Now I'm gonna actually have a different vlog for this one because this is my N.K. Jemisin read for this month, and so I have a dedicated vlog for all of my N.K. Jemisin reads for each month. So I won't really be able to talk much about that in this video, but once I get it done, and if I have time, we will see what the next pick will be. Let's see if Oscar has good taste. Let's see if his random picking does me any favors. Hey guys, so it is just after noon right now. I'm heading home on my lunch break and I haven't been able to update you guys at all about how Oscar's picking of my reads are. So a lot of my thoughts on The Stone Sky are going to be in my N.K. Jemisin vlog because that book is specifically for my N.K. Jemisin read along. So I'm not going to spend too much time talking about my thoughts, but so far Oscar did not pick that bad of a book. It actually is turning out pretty well. I'm liking it so far. I'm about over halfway through it right now. I actually could probably finish it tonight and then still have time to have Oscar pick at least 1 more book before I end this vlog. I don't know at this point though whether to say Oscar has the best taste in books because I don't know. We've only done the 1 book and so far it's not too bad. So it's possible he could have some good taste, but we'll have to see with at least 1 more book whether or not my dog has good taste in books and whether or not, he's capable of picking good reads for me. Will we do this experiment in the future if it turns out well? Yeah, probably. We'll probably do some more testing, some more experimenting, but first time, not too bad. We'll have to see kind of how things progress from here though. Okay, so I just finished wrapping up my Stone Sky vlog. Finished this. Oscar's first pick was a 4-star. Not too bad if you want to hear my thoughts on that. And if you've read the Broken Earth trilogy, go check out that vlog. When it comes out. It's not coming out for a couple weeks, but make sure to check it out if you're interested in it. But I did give it a 4-star. So now we're going to have him pick another book. Now, It is pretty late at night. It's like going on 9:30, I think, right now at night. And I just finished Stone Sky. So I don't know what exactly else I could get done. I think if I was to have either Jonah's Gourdvine, Monster Calls, these would go a lot quicker. Like these audiobooks would be really short. And then Clay's Ark would be the next shortest after those. But Babel is the biggest one. This is an over 500-page book. So the audiobook would be a good couple hours. And I would like to try to get this video out on Saturday. So I really only have like maybe another hour tonight and most of the day tomorrow to listen to something else if I have the audiobook or read something. So I guess we'll have to see. So let's get the boy and we'll see what he ends up picking. Okay, we've got an Oscar who is being very patient and a very good boy. And I've got my little sticky notes here for Monster Calls, Babel, Jonah's Gourdvine, and Clay's Ark, all here with some treats. So let's see which one he goes for. Bubba, free. Oh, of course. He goes for Babel, which I am excited about because I do love this book. But this is my biggest one. Bubba, why do you have to go for the biggest books? I don't understand. Okay, so the best boy in the world, my little Bubba, picked my second read as Babel. I love him to death, but he's now picked 2 books that are like super dense and audiobooks are really long, so yay. So very likely what is going to happen is I am not going to have the time to finish Babel by the end of the day tomorrow. I will do my best, but there's no way. I do not have the time to get through that entire audiobook. But what I will do, and because it's a reread, it's not really like I'm missing out on much by, not talking about it in this vlog. But what I will do is I will tell you guys how much I get through tomorrow, and then by the end of the day, before I go to edit this vlog, we'll talk about how much I actually was able to read. But you know what? He picked a book that ended up being a 4-star, and he picked an already rated 5-star read for me. So I think my dog's got some pretty good taste. Like, pretty okay taste. Like, I would say, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, he's at like an 8.5. Not bad, right? I will speak to you guys though tomorrow once I've gotten through a little bit of Babel and just kind of talk a little bit about the end of this video and kind of just wrap it all up. Well, Oscar, what did you think of my reads this past week? Do you think you did a good job? Think you did a good job picking out some books? I think so. I think you did a great job. Well, and with that, that is going to end this Oscar Picks My Reads video. This is way later than I wanted it to be. It's currently Sunday, and this video will be going out later today, hopefully. I meant to get this out Saturday, but it's just been super crazy with work, and I've been so exhausted from it because we've been super busy. So I haven't really had much time to really edit anything, but so far he's done pretty good. I mean, I haven't quite finished Babel as of yet, but I know it's going to be like a 5-star again because it's a reread at this point, and most of the time rereads end up doing really, really well for me. So I think he did a really good job this first time picking out some books. Just to recap, like I said, I did read Babel. That was my second book by R.F. Kuang, which was a reread and also is a book for my Wheel of D20 series. And then he had also picked The Stone Sky by N.K. Jemisin, which ended up being a 4 out of 5 stars and is part of my N.K. Jemisin read-along that I'm hosting this year. So I'm pretty excited to see in the future, if we do this again, how he ends up doing. So far, I would say, let's do a little bit of math here. With a 4-star and a 5-star divided by 2, he's got about a 4.5 in terms of his average, which is not really the best way to determine his average because, quite honestly, like, it's only 2 books, but
we'll have to see. We'll have to keep up with that average and see kind of how he does if we end up doing more videos like this. If you guys do want me to do more videos of Oscar Picks My TBR, please let me know. I think I would love to do this again and see if we can have Oscar develop some good taste over some time, or if he just ends up picking really crappy books. We would have to see. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. If you guys did enjoy it, please do give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you'd like to be and would like to see more content like this, go ahead and hit that button down below and subscribe to become an owlet in our flock. And I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye guys!